all of us harbour dark recesses of violence and horror. I'm just a man hiding in the corner with a camera, watching.
Hello, welcome to Premiere Scene. I'm Claire Bueno as we find out the mystery and suspense behind Hitchcock at the UK Premiere.
Mr. Hitchcock, you're the most famous director in the history of the medium, but you're 60 years old. Shouldn't you just quit while you're ahead?
This is murder. I'm getting blisters just watching you.
He's going out of his mind looking for his next project.
I need something fresh, something different.
There's very few sort of visual references on Alma, so how did that allow you to portray the physicality of her, and did it free you?
It did, actually. I mean, I don't look anything like Alma. You would have been a better Alma than I am, because she was very tiny, you know. Imelda in St. Staunton's perfect Alma. And I did say that to the director before I was cast. I said, you know, there's only one person really for this role, and that's Imelda Staunton. But I got lucky enough to play her as well. So, no, I had to access Alma from a different direction. I had the wonderful resource of a book that her daughter wrote about her, and that taught me everything. It was the knife that, a moment later, cut off her scream and her head. Charming. Doris Day should do it as a musical.
On first impressions, Hitchcock seems a little austere, and how important was it for you to find the humanity within him?
No, I don't know. As I say, you learn the line, show up and do it. He was everything, like we all are. He wasn't just one thing, he was everything. He's human, he's warm, he was cold, he was temperamental, selfish, unselfish, you know, all the rest of it.
No one respects the name Hitchcock more than Paramount. But even a talented man sometimes backs the wrong horse.
This is Mr. Hitchcock's next film.
Fine, if you can get the money.
Who do I make it out to?
The centre of the story and the essence of it, really, is it a love story?
I think it is, you know, but it's a real love story. It's not a romantic, you know, like most love stories end with a kiss and they go off into the sunset. This is, you know, a love story which is set in the midst of a marriage 34 years in at this point, and it's about, you know, how tough marriage is, how complex relationships are, particularly when they involve creative collaborations. And that was the untold story, was the story of Alfred and Alma. I didn't know that. We all know about Hitchcock's predilections for his blondes. We all know about his cinematic brilliance, but what we don't know is that his greatest collaborator was his wife. So I was just happy to be able to tell this story with these incredible actors.
Well, you talk about incredible actors, obviously. Yeah. Sir Anthony Hopkins and Dame Helen
Yeah.
Mirren, but once you're seeing them on set, did it surprise you even the amount of depth and complexity that they actually brought to the role?
Absolutely. I mean, that's why, you know, you hire these great actors because they're great, and then you just hire them and let them do their job.
And with regards to the research that you did,
Yeah.
Did you go outside of the book and the screenplay to connect to Hitchcock in your own way?
Yeah, I did. You know, again, what we're doing is a fantastical exploration of what might have been in his mind as he made this fantastic film and risked everything he had. So for us, it was just a wonderful chance to kind of explore, you know, this aspect of Hitch's psyche, which is so rich and enigmatic, and I think deeply fascinating.
You are intrigued, aren't you?
Killing off your leading lady halfway through the movie.
How are you going to shoot this shower scene? It's only that, well, from here up, I'm not exactly boyish.
You shouldn't wait till halfway through. Kill her off after 30 minutes.
Wow.
Well, that's it for another suspenseful evening down here at the BFI South Bank as we attended the UK premiere of Hitchcock. I'm Claire Bueno, and you're watching Premiere Scene.
I'm under extraordinary pressures on this picture, and the least you could do is give me your full support.
We've mortgaged our house! I am your wife. I celebrate with you when the reviews are good, I cry for you when they are bad, and I put up with those people who look through me as if I were invisible, because all they can see is the great and glorious genius Alfred Hitchcock. How does it end?
I promised Mother I wouldn't tell.
Oh, you imp, you've got nudity in there.
Well, her breasts were rather large. It was a challenge not to show them.